trigger, ride the bullet, cut.
Welcome to Aquatic Wetline. Aquatic Wetline is an aquarium and tropical fish themed live stream video podcast hosted by Aqua Alex Cardinale. A tropical fish keeper since the young age of 12, Alex has kept everything from monster predatory fish, Oscar cichlids, red-tail catfish, arowanas, bikers, and even stingrays, to community fish, angelfish, discus, tetras, loaches, to saltwater fish. Aqua Alex loves the aquarium hobby and loves sharing his passion and experience with fellow fish hobbyists. Fish keepers, be sure to enjoy this episode. Share this episode on social media. Now let Aqua Alex chat fish.
Hello, fish keepers! Welcome to a special episode of Aquatic Wetline. I'm your host, South American fish keeper, Aqua Alex Cardinale. Thank you so much for tuning in to this special episode of Aquatic Wetline. Did you know in 19 days, I am going to be celebrating my 9th year as a YouTuber. In 19 days, I'm going to host a 2-night extravaganza celebrating my 9th year. So in honor of that, I decided that tonight I'm going to do a special episode of Aquatic Wetline and talk about 9 of my favorite fish species. I'm going to talk about 9 fish species that I have kept and that I really love. These fish have a special place in my heart, and they are some of my favorite fish that I have kept before. They're going to be freshwater fish and saltwater fish. I'm going to tell you what you need to know about these fish species. I'm going to share some pictures and videos of them. Some of them are fish that I currently have right now, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about these fish. And in just a second here, I'm going to tell you what you fish keepers can expect on the 9-year YouTube anniversary on March 6th and March 7th, 2023. So I'm thinking this could be a yearly event on Aquatic Wetline where I'll talk about whatever year anniversary it'll be. So this year it'll be 9. Next year I'll do 10 fish. I think that would be a great yearly thing to do for my YouTube channel. All right, so for those who are watching this video, what are your favorite fish species? Let me know in the comments. Post your favorite fish species in the comments, interact with the show, and be part of the show. I would love to hear from you. All right, so let's go ahead and get this show started. And I want to start by discussing one of the most important topics that you guys are excited about. What can us fish keepers expect on the big 9-year anniversary? Well, here is what fish keepers can expect on the 9-year anniversary. I, Aqua Alex, will be getting new fish. Some of them may even be dream fish. But what kind of fish will they be? So on night 1, Monday, March 6th, I'm going to show off my new fish. And then there'll probably be a new fish on Tuesday, March 7th as well. So that's going to be very exciting. So new fish is something fish keepers can expect on Monday and Tuesday of the 9-year YouTube anniversary. You can also expect fish store unboxing. Maybe I'll order some fish online. Now, on night 1 of my 9-year YouTube anniversary, Monday, March 6th, I am going to Zoo Miami. And Zoo Miami has some aquariums. They have freshwater stingrays and they have arapaima. So I can't wait to show that off on my 9-year YouTube anniversary on Monday, March 6th. That's going to be awesome. And lastly, there's going to be some appearances from some legendary fish keepers themselves, especially on night 2 of my 9-year YouTube anniversary. On night 2 of my 9-year YouTube anniversary, I've got Paul Cafaro appearing, I've got Waru Joey appearing, and so many other amazing fish keepers. So now that the cat's out of the bag, will you watch the 9-year YouTube anniversary? I sure hope you do, because it's 2 nights of fun with fish keeping stuff in there, also cooking stuff, and so many other amazing things. All right, now that we've addressed that, let's go ahead and get this show started. And I'm going to start talking about 9 fish species I recommend keeping in the aquarium hobby for one reason or another. And the first fish I'm going to talk about is the Oscar cichlid. The Oscar cichlid is like the water puppy of the aquarium hobby. Now, there are many different types of Oscars. You've got your tiger Oscar, you've got your albino tiger Oscar, you've got your red Oscar, your albino red Oscar, you've got your wild type Oscars, you've got your bumblebee Oscars. All of them are awesome cichlids. Now, Oscars can grow to be about 13 to 14 inches in length. That is a really big fish. But Oscars have amazing personalities. They are a very personable fish. Now, one thing to know about Oscars is that they should never be fed feeder goldfish, because goldfish add no nutritional value to their diet, and feeder goldfish can cause Oscars to get hole in the head, and hole in the head is awful looking on Oscars. So please do not feed Oscars any feeder goldfish, because it is detrimental to the Oscar. A good diet for Oscar cichlids would be a good cichlid pellet, like a curry. It would be live earthworms, live crickets, and also crustaceans like shrimp and crayfish. Because in the wild, Oscars are insectivores. They eat insects and crustaceans like krill, and they also eat fruit that falls into the water. So one of the best things about Oscar cichlids is that they will practically eat just about anything. So don't keep them with small neon tetras or guppies, because the Oscar will gladly have the neon tetras and the guppy as a lunch. But they're a great fish. If you've got a 75-gallon or a 125-gallon and you're looking for a fish with a personality, an Oscar could be the fish for you. Now, I want to show you my personal Oscar. I have never fed my Oscar any type of goldfish or any type of live fish in general. He's about 10 inches now, maybe even more than 10, close to a foot, and he does not have hole in the head. Here is my personal Oscar. Beautiful Oscar. Never once ate goldfish, and he does not have hole in the head. That is a very beautiful Oscar, if you ask me. I love my personal tiger Oscar. And here is another beautiful image of another tiger Oscar. This is a very gorgeous Oscar in itself, but this is what Oscars look like as they mature. Very, very beautiful. Now let's take a look at a video of my Oscar that I just took today. Here is my personal Oscar in my 125 taken today. So as you just saw, my tiger Oscar is beautiful and healthy. So if you're looking for a fish with personality in a large aquarium, definitely check out the Oscar cichlid. And Oscars are readily available in the aquarium hobby. You'll find them in a lot of pet stores and a lot of tropical fish stores, and they're very easy to keep. All right, the next fish that I recommend fish keepers keeping is a gorgeous fish that comes from Asia, and it is the clown loach. Clown loaches are one of the biggest loaches that you'll find in the freshwater hobby. Now, clown loaches can reach 12 inches in the aquarium hobby, but it takes time. Clown loaches are slow growers. So you have time to get them a large aquarium. But the thing most people don't realize about clown loaches is that they are a schooling loach. You have to have at least 3 or 4 of them in order for them to feel secure. So make sure you keep clown loaches in a large school of at least 3 to 4. And because they do get a foot, you're going to want at least a 6 foot aquarium. But obviously, you can grow them out in a 55 gallon or a 75 gallon. And as they mature, you can put them in a larger aquarium. Now, generally speaking, clown loaches can be really hardy. Sometimes they take a little while longer to adjust to new water than other fish, but once they adjust, they are pretty hardy and they are a pretty cool fish. They can live with tetras, gouramis, live bearers. They can live with African cichlids. They can live with severums, waru, angelfish, discus. So pretty much they have a lot of tank mates they can live with. However, do not put them with fish that can eat them because clown loaches have barbels and spines on their eye that could cause damage to a fish that tries to eat it. For example, if a biker tries to eat a clown loach, the clown loach is going to harm the biker and you're going to lose both of those fish. So don't keep clown loaches with anything that will try to eat it because they'll both suffer a death. So here is what clown loaches look like. A beautiful fish, right? Clown loaches are an amazing looking animal, an amazing looking fish. And I'm very fortunate that in my tank behind me, my 75 gallon aquarium, I currently have 2 clown loaches. But I am going to be adding to my clown loach school in the very near future. I'm thinking about getting at least 4 more clown loaches to grow out from my 125. So let's see a video of these amazing clown loaches. It's time to see a video of some clown loaches right now. There you can see clown loaches eating their favorite food, bloodworms. Clown loaches love their bloodworms and they also love brine shrimp. All right, the third fish that I'm going to recommend freshwater fish keepers keep, especially if you have a large aquarium and you have problem with algae, this, in my opinion, is the best freshwater algae eater, and that is the flagtail Procholotus, also known as Sema-Procholotus. I love flagtails. I have always loved flagtails. going back to my teenage years, that's when I first learned about flagtail procholotus. I saw them on a fish forum when I was younger. I began researching them and I began falling in love with them. And it wasn't until I was 18 or 19 or 20 that I got my very first flagtail procholotus. And ever since then, I've been in love with flagtail procholotus. And I have been very successful in keeping multiple flagtail procholotus together. As a matter of fact, I've not done it once, I've not done it twice, but I have done it a total of 3 times, and each time I had no problem keeping multiple flagtails together. The key to doing that is to purchase them all at the same time. That way, they grow up together, they establish a hierarchy, and there is no aggression issues. Now, if you were to say buy one flagtail today, another flagtail another month, and then a third flagtail another month, then you're probably going to have issues. I'm not saying it's not going to be successful, but it could be issues because the flagtail that's been in the aquarium the longest might feel dominant. So if you want to keep multiple flagtails together, then consider buying them at the same time. These are gorgeous cherrisons. These are gorgeous algae-eating tetras that come from South America. They come from Peru, Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, and all over South America. Now, they do grow really large. They can get up to a foot, sometimes even larger than a foot, depending on the species. So I will say that flagtail procholotus can grow anywhere from 12 to about 14 inches. So you're going to want to keep them in a 6-foot aquarium, 125, 150, 180, 220, and larger because they are a large growing fish. But they are very awesome. Now, flagtail procholotus are omnivores. They will eat both meat and plant-based foods. But generally speaking, they're primarily herbivorous. They love algae, and they will go to town on algae. They'll take care of green algae and brown algae in your aquarium. When I have a flagtail in my aquarium, I don't have any algae issues because that's how great of algae eaters they are. So I recommend them for anyone with a large freshwater aquarium because they'll take care of algae like that. Very good fish. And they're great with tetras, they're great with live bearers, barbs, gouramis, and even large monster fish. They are very peaceful. So let's take a look at what the flagtail procholotus looks like. Here is an image of my current flagtail procholotus. This is the flagtail procholotus that I got back in November from Aquatic and Exotic, and he is growing really well. This picture was taken a couple of weeks ago, and you can see how colorful my flagtail procholotus is. Now let's take a look at a video I took today of my flagtail procholotus. The video is of low quality, but at least you'll be able to see my flagtail. All right, now we're going to continue our countdown for fish species that I recommend keeping. But now we're going to go salty. That's right. Aqua Alex is going to get salty because I'm going to talk about the 2 saltwater species of fish that I recommend fish keepers keeping. Up first, one of my all-time favorite saltwater fish species that I had the pleasure of keeping and raising when I had a saltwater aquarium. I really did enjoy this fish. It's known as the fox face rabbitfish. Now, the fox-faced rabbitfish is technically a herbivore, but in the aquarium hobby, they kind of become a omnivore. The fox-faced rabbitfish that I kept ate everything from algae strips, nori, and then it also ate market shrimp, tilapia, and some of the other foods that I fed my carnivorous fish. So I really appreciate the fox face because it's a very easy fish to keep and they're very hardy. Let's not forget that fox-faced rabbitfish are very beautiful. Pure yellow, like a lemon yellow. Not many freshwater fish are that yellow. And the fox-faced rabbitfish is that color. Plus, it's got a black stripe on its face, making it look like a fox. Very, very cool fish. Now, the fox-faced rabbitfish is also venomous. It has toxin in its dorsal fin, and if you ever get stung by a fox face, let me tell you, it stings like a son of a bitch. It hurts, so you have to be very careful with fox faces. Funny story for you. My brother was purchasing a fox face from the local fish store back when we were living in Western Massachusetts. And I guess the employee didn't know that fox-faced rabbitfish are venomous, and he scooped it up with his hand. Well, you know what happened. He got stung, and he was crying in pain, and he ran to the sink and put hot water on his sting. And the reason he did hot water is because hot water kills the venom, or whatever you call it, in his hand. And the pain was, I guess the pain subsided after a while. But you have to be very careful with fox faces. Their venom is their defense, not only against humans, but other animals as well. But fox faces are a great fish to keep in saltwater aquariums. They're very easy to feed, and they grow to about 12 inches. So they should be kept in larger saltwater aquariums, 75, 90, and above, but they're great for reef aquariums. They're great for fish only with live rock aquariums. Man, if I had a saltwater aquarium again, I would definitely get a fox-faced rabbitfish. Let's take a look at how beautiful the fox-faced rabbitfish is. Now, there are two types of fox-faced rabbitfish. There's a regular one that does not have this spot. What you're looking at right now is a one-spot fox face. It is called the one spot because it has that blotch. It's also called a blotched fox face. But the regular fox face does not have that black spot. It just has the yellow body and the white and black face. Regardless, they're both beautiful fish, and they both grow relatively to the same size. Now let's check out a cool fox face video. So as you can see, the fox face is a very beautiful fish. Coming up next, the fifth fish we're going to talk about, another saltwater favorite fish of mine, and it is a clownfish. So technically, we are going to talk about Nemo tonight. My favorite of all clownfish is the maroon clownfish. The maroon clown is one of the largest growing clownfish species. The maroon clownfish can grow to about 8 inches, and that is really large, considering most other clowns top out at around 5 to 6 inches, whereas the maroon clown can grow to be about 8 inches in length. That is a really large clownfish. However, the maroon clown is also one of the most aggressive clowns, and generally speaking, you cannot pair them because they will fight each other. I tried to pair maroon clowns and I failed. So it's very tricky to pair maroon clowns. But maroon clowns are so beautiful that one by itself is gorgeous. There are different types of maroon clowns out there. There's the regular maroon, red, and white striped clown. There's the gold striped maroon clown, which is my all-time favorite. And then there's the ORA lightning maroon clown, where its stripes are all altered like a lightning strike, which is pretty cool if you ask me, but it's very expensive. Now, the maroon clown is very hardy. They will eat just about anything in the saltwater aquarium, from brine shrimp to Maestas shrimp to marine pellets and everything in between. Mine even ate market shrimp and tilapia that I fed my puffers and my triggers. Now, the maroon clown can be kept in reef aquariums and aquariums with anemones, and they can also do well in fish only with live rock systems. Just try not to have other clownfish in there because the maroon clown will likely go after it. But they are a very beautiful fish and they're very hardy. And a regular white striped maroon clown will generally cost you about 20 bucks. And the other fancier varieties like the gold stripe can vary on price depending on size. So here is an image of a maroon clown that I kept a number of years ago when I had a saltwater aquarium. This maroon clown was one of my favorite fish that I kept. It definitely was one of my favorite saltwater fish that I had at the time. Very, very beautiful fish. Very, very colorful. So that is a gold striped maroon clownfish. Now here is a video of gold striped maroon clownfish for you. So as you can see, the gold striped maroon clownfish is a very, very pretty fish. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. During this break, you're going to hear a word from our supporters, Aquatic and Exotic, and Little Egypt Aquarium Club. Now, if you're looking for quality aquarium supplies and quality fish food, like Rapashi, check out Little Egypt Aquarium Club. My friend Jeremy Stellhorn, who is the owner of Little Egypt Aquarium Club, is being very generous. He is giving all my viewers 10% off by using discount code ALEX. So after this break, we're going to continue our chat on fish species that I recommend keeping. I will be right back after this quick word from our supporters. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Are you a tropical fish keeper living in South Florida? You need to check out Aquatic and Exotic in Stuart, Florida. Aquatic and Exotic is home to quality freshwater and saltwater tropical fish. You will find African cichlids, South and Central American cichlids, goldfish and koi, and exotic fish. We also supply aquarium supplies like filters and heaters, aquariums, and lights. We also have quality fish food brands. Aquatic and Exotic is open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Questions? Give us a call at 772-781-4046. Stop on by and check us out. 1525 A.C.E. Lockhart Street, Stuart, Florida 34994.
Hey fish keepers, Aqua Alex Cardinale here. Proud to announce that I am partnering with Little Egypt Aquarium Club, founded by tropical fish keeper Jeremy Stellhorn from Redbud, Illinois. Little Egypt Aquarium Club supplies aquarium hobbyists all across the United States with quality aquarium supplies. At Little Egypt Aquarium Club, you will find Rapashi, a really good fish food. You'll also find freeze-dried foods, medicated foods, pellets and wafers for your fish, breeding supplies, driftwood, filters, and so much more. Little Egypt Aquarium Club is operated by fish keepers such as Aqua Alex and Jeremy Stellhorn for fish keepers like yourself. You'll get free shipping on orders over $200. And don't forget, you can save money with Aqua Alex. You'll get 10% off your order by using coupon code ALEX. That's right, fish keepers. Bruno, my tiger Oscar behind me, and Aqua Alex want to save you 10%. Use coupon code ALEX to get 10% off your order. Go to littleegyptaquariumclub.com after the show. Happy fish keeping, and go check out Little Egypt Aquarium Club after the show. Welcome back to a very special episode of Aquatic Wetline here on YouTube channel American Alex Cardinale. Tonight we are paying homage to my 9-year YouTube anniversary coming up in 19 days. And I am talking about 9 fish species I recommend keeping in the aquarium hobby. Now, we've already talked about Oscars, clown loaches, flagtails, fox-faced rabbitfish, and maroon clowns. And now we are going to conclude the show with my final 4 fish. And my final 4 fish are all freshwater fish. So up next, we've got a species of goldfish that I really love. Why? Well, they're very colorful, they look like koi, and they're very beautiful. And that is the Shabunkin goldfish. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have never kept Shabunkin goldfish until now. I've got 2 beautiful Shabunkin goldfish in my 75-gallon behind me. I just got them this past weekend with my friend Daryl from Aquatic and Exotic. I tried so hard to get a video of them for today's episode, but they are just difficult to film. Every time I turned my camera on, they were all over the aquarium. But they're in here somewhere. Now, Shabunkin goldfish are absolutely beautiful. They can get to be about a foot long, so they're great for ponds, but they're also great for 125-gallon aquariums and larger. Very easy care for fish. All they need is great filtration, lots of fresh water, and a great goldfish diet of good goldfish pellets, good goldfish flakes, good koi food, and fresh vegetables. And you'll have a happy and healthy Shabunkin goldfish. Look how beautiful the Shabunkin goldfish is. Here is an image of some Shabunkin goldfish. And you cannot tell me that that is not a pretty fish. In my opinion, the Shabunkin goldfish is the prettiest of all goldfish. I strongly believe that the Shabunkin goldfish is the prettiest of all goldfish. I love the Shabunkin goldfish. Let's check out a quick video of some Shabunkin goldfish. I wanted to get some of my personal Shabunkins, but I couldn't because they were so hard to film. All right, so that's a video of what Shabunkin goldfish look like. They're a very beautiful fish. Catherine Jones is in the house, my business manager. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a great day. I always appreciate your view. Love you, Catherine. Thank you so much. All right, so now we're going to continue talking about another fish species that I recommend. And this species is known as the tigerfish. It's also known as the Indonesian tigerfish or the Asian tigerfish. And it's a fish that I have a lot of love and respect for. Now, I have kept them in the past, and I really enjoyed them, and I want to have one again. So maybe in time for my 9-year YouTube anniversary, I will get one. And maybe, just maybe, hint, hint, you'll see me unbox some on my 9-year YouTube anniversary. But that fish that I'm talking about is the datnoid, aka the tiger datnoid. My favorite datnoids are the Indo-datnoid and the North Thailand tiger datnoid. Those are my two favorite datnoids. But I also love the Siamese tiger datnoid, the wide bar, and the American datnoid. They're pretty cool as well. Now, datnoids are in the perch family, and they get really big. Datnoids can reach about 20 plus inches. So they do require a large aquarium. Again, 6 foot or larger, but you can grow them out in smaller aquariums. But they are a predatory fish. They will eat whatever fits in their mouth. So keep that in mind when keeping them with other fish. But they're also slow growers. So don't put them in a tank with the red tail cap because they'll get munched on. So good tank mates for datnoids would be stingrays, bikers, arowana, other datnoids. Yes, you can keep datnoids with other datnoids. Let's see, sevrums, waru, geophagus, things like that. Silver dollars, those would all be great tank mates. Now, this is a fish that is a little bit more picky when it comes to food. They're not immediately going to take the pellets or sticks. They're a fish that is used to eating live or dead things. So pellets is going to be a totally new item for them, and it's going to take a long time to get them on pellets. So personally speaking, I don't care if my datnoid ever eats pellets because that's not what they eat in the wild. So I got my datnoids, the ones that I had, to eat market shrimp, krill, and tilapia, and I was satisfied at that. So very, very cool fish. I am going to have datnoids again in the future, and maybe I will get some in time for my 9-year YouTube anniversary. So let's take a look at this beautiful fish that I'm talking about, and you'll see exactly why it's called an Asian tiger and why it's named after my favorite cat. This is the Indonesian datnoid that I had. I believe this was my very first datnoid. God, this picture is over 10 years old. This picture had to be taken in 2012, I believe. But look how beautiful the Indonesian tiger datnoid is. That was the very first datnoid that I ever kept. Very, very cool fish. Now let's check out a video of some Indonesian datnoids. So even as juveniles, datnoids are a very beautiful fish. And I cannot wait to have some datnoids to grow out and keep. Again, they're a very beautiful fish. Another beautiful fish that comes from Asia that I recommend every monster fish keeper should have at least once is a eel. Now, it technically is not a true eel. It actually belongs to a family known as spiny eels. And I believe spiny eels belong to the knifefish family, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm talking about the fire eel. The fire eel is a beautiful spiny eel that grows to be about 3 feet in length. Very gorgeous fish. But the fire eel does grow incredibly large. I love the fire eel. It is a very beautiful fish. However, the problem I have with fire eels is that they like to climb and to hang on the back filters and get themselves wedged in there. And it's a pain in the ass to get them out. But that's fine. If I had to deal with that to keep fire eels, then that's what I'll deal with. But fire eels are a pretty cool fish. They can grow to 3 feet in length, and they are good escape artists. So you're going to need to have a pretty decent, good sized lid on your aquarium. But they will gladly gobble up earthworms, bloodworms, blackworms, shrimp, and tilapia. A pretty cool eel to have in the aquarium, even though it is not a true eel, but a favorite fish of mine. I really do like fire eels. Little Egypt Aquarium Club, our supporters in the house. Hey, Little Egypt Aquarium Club, how you guys doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in. But yes, the fire eel is a very cool spiny eel. It'll eat earthworms and prawns and things of that nature. So let's take a look at how gorgeous the fire eel actually is. Here is an image of a fire eel, and then we're going to check out a video of some fire eels. So this is an image of a fire eel. Look how big they get. Very, very cool fish. I actually got a fire eel one year as a Christmas present, and the next day he was wrapped around my Christmas tree because I had the Christmas tree next to my aquarium, and somehow he managed to escape through the aquarium lid. And by the time I realized it was the fire eel was too late, it was already dried up. So make sure you have a pretty good lid on your aquarium so you don't lose the fire eel. But here is a video of a fire eel you guys can check out. All right, so you see how beautiful fire eels are. The last fish that I recommend fish keepers keep is a cichlid that comes from South America. It's a cichlid that you'll see living alongside waru, severums, and oscars. As a matter of fact, this fish resembles an Oscar and looks just like an Oscar. And over the years here on Aquatic Wetline, I've talked about this fish a number of times. And that is the chocolate cichlid. Now, chocolate cichlids can grow anywhere from 8 to 10 inches. They're a very beautiful fish. And they're called the chocolate cichlid because they have a purple brownish hue to them. And as they mature, they look very beautiful. Males can get that nuchal hump that most male cichlids get, but chocolate cichlids aren't aggressive like the Central American cichlids. Chocolate cichlids are more timid than Oscars, but they do look similar to Oscars. Good tank mates for the chocolate cichlid would be things like severums, waru, geophagus, angels, and things of that nature. Now, you can keep them with Oscars. Just be very careful with that because Oscars may see chocolate cichlids as another Oscar, but it has worked for me in the past, and I haven't had an issue keeping chocolates and Oscars together, thank God. But I know some people have, and every fish is different. Now, chocolates, same care as Oscars, and that's what's great about chocolate cichlids. They love to eat. My chocolate cichlids eat tilapia, market shrimp, krill, bloodworms, and just about anything I throw into the aquarium. And like I said, they get about 8 to 12 inches, and they are a very beautiful fish. So let's take a look at what the chocolate cichlid looks like. Very, very cool. And this is an example of what a male chocolate cichlid can look like. Very, very beautiful cichlid. Very, very pretty cichlid as well. That fish guy's in the house. He says, "How's your day's going?" My day is going great. Hey, fish guy, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. The chocolate cichlid is a very beautiful fish, and this is the temporalis chocolate cichlid. There is another variant of a chocolate cichlid that comes from Brazil and Colombia, I believe, but I've never been able to keep that one. But I do admire the temporalis chocolate cichlid, which is the one that I keep. Now, for Christmas, I got two chocolate cichlids as a Christmas present, and it's an awesome Christmas present, by the way. I really adore them, and they're in my 125-gallon aquarium right now. And today, I was able to capture a video of my chocolate cichlids. So let's go ahead and see my video of the chocolate cichlids. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this special episode of Aquatic Wetline. I had a blast tonight, even though I'm a little bit under the weather. I don't know if you could tell by my voice, but this was a really fun episode of Aquatic Wetline. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, American Alex Cardinale. I've got some more amazing episodes of Aquatic Wetline coming up. And of course, I've got my 9-year YouTube anniversary coming up on March 6th and 7th. And as I said earlier in the show, I'll be getting some new fish for that special occasion. And there may be some special fish keeping guests and some special fish keeper appearances. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my 9-year YouTube anniversary on March 6th and March 7th. It's been an honor to host another episode of Aquatic Wetline with me, Aqua Alex. I appreciate everyone that watched this video. I appreciate all the Facebook fish groups that allow me to promote this video. Thank you very much. And I appreciate all the fish keepers that participated and watched this video. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the aquarium hobby and tank on. And until the next episode, Aqua Alex says feed your fish some great food from Little Egypt Aquarium Club. And remember, you can save 10% by using discount code ALEX. Good night, everybody.
It's time to celebrate 9 years of being a YouTuber and being on YouTube. This year marks my 9th year of uploading videos and being on YouTube. I'm inviting all of you to my 9-year YouTube anniversary, which is bigger and better than last year's party. This year expect the unexpected. Fuck average, be legendary. This year's party is so big it's being given 2 nights. That's right, a 2-night extravaganza. The party will start Monday, March 6, 2023 and conclude on Tuesday, March 7, 2023. Both parties start at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific each night and will air on YouTube channel American Alex Cardinale.
Monday, March 6, 2023 kicks off American Alex Cardinale's 9-year YouTube anniversary celebration. Come celebrate and have some fun live Monday, March 6, 2023 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Expect the unexpected and be ready for some surprises and shock moments. Who will be the special guest? What new fish will Aqua Alex get to celebrate this huge milestone occasion? American Alex Cardinale travels to Miami to go to Zoo Miami and visit some cool animals as well as feed some giraffes, and you get to see it all happen. Chef Alex will bake homemade Twix cookies and make a delicious calamari marinara with spaghetti. Plus an appearance by crazed YouTuber Joe's World Tour, a restaurant review, and so much more. That's night 1, Monday, March 6, 2023, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel American Alex Cardinale. The 9-year YouTube anniversary concludes on Tuesday, March 7, 2023. The second party night will be just as big as the first. You can again expect the unexpected. You just never know who might show up or what will happen. Night 2 begins live at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. This time American Alex Cardinale will be in good old West Palm Beach, Florida, visiting Cox Science Center and Aquarium. I wonder what fish the Science Center and Aquarium has? Also, what cool science stuff will there be? You get to join along. Aqua Alex may get another new fish? Will this one be a dream fish? Chef Alex will bake up some Reese's peanut butter cookies and tortellini Alfredo. Speaking of legends and legendary, the party will welcome a man who has triple I personality, intelligence, integrity, and intensity, and he's also an American hero and WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle. Oh, it's true, it's damn true. But, who will be the special guest? Find out all that and more on the second party night. Tuesday, March 7th, 2023, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel American Alex Cardinale.